Shalom. It's a great millstone in Charles, Louisiana. Cap coming back again with another quick sit down. But before we start and get into anything, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone of the will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to hopefully lit throughout the forward, pushing the truth to sincerity. All right, man, through the spirit, we're just gonna go into a quick lesson. Going into basically, measuring that time diligently, and always being on the watch, because like the scriptures tells us, man, that time is gonna come like into a thief in the night, so you want to always be on the watch and be making sure that you're doing what's pleasable in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So we jump right into it. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. So what we're supposed to measure the time diligently, meaning what? Looking at the prophecies past, all right, and knowing that we'll get closer and closer to those perilous times, that is spoke about in Matthew the 24th chapter. Those times will meet us when what? The people in this kingdom or this society is least suspected. Everybody is basically back in the spirit of murder, being that the government is back up and running. But what? It's soon gonna be shut right back down, and before you know it, what? It's gonna be permanent. And then what? All chaos and hell is gonna break loose.
It's book of Ecclesiastes, chapter
And that's what these people fail to understand. Fail to realize. They feel as if they have so much. They have so much time. They have so much time. You don't know the time that you have. Everything is gonna be done according to the Lord's time. You don't, and that's why the scripture said, "What? Put not off day to day from turning to Yahweh Shem." Because that moment that you think you secure and you have everything going the way that you want it to go, that's when Yahweh Shem is gonna make that return. And it says He's gonna make that return, not just Him coming in His in their presence, but what? Coming in the form and sending the plagues upon the earth. The pestilence, the famine, the chaos. If you're not marked with having that mark of exemption, it's not gonna be a good end game for you.
Yeah, just to make a point on what you had said, they said, all right, our people, they back to getting comfortable because why? The government isn't shut down right now. All right, look, whenever they do shut the government back down within between 15 days to 2.5 months, it's gonna catch everybody by a sudden attack. And then what are they gonna push after that? The mark of the beast. That could be a possibility. They gonna push that chip right after that. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Right? So it tells you never trust your enemy. Just like he shut down the government and he basically opened it back up. It's just like what the Edomites did to the Native Americans. All right, when they did all those things to be at peace with him, then what? They caught him behind his back, just like what Cain did to Abel. All right, it's verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed. All right, so what? Though he opened the government back up, making it seem like shit, everything good. We all good. You can get back to your comfortability. It says what? But yet take good heed. Meaning what? You gotta still watch that nigga. You gotta still watch that. They still go. They probably gonna shut the government back down and push out the children. Right. It says, and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. So shit, he's still a dirty ass nigga. He's still shiesty.
Still a snake ass.
All right, he's still, no matter what, if he humbling himself, trying to be at the same level that you at, he still got war in his heart. Esau still trying to push out this chip. They just gotta manipulate their way up in their way into doing it.
And Esau being a mad scientist and being a crafty person that he is, you see him even do that at certain jobs. You have the owner of the business dress up and act like he's one of the workers and blend in, and you get to telling this man if you never seen him before, you know, and you get to tell him, oh, fuck this job, all like this, and then the next thing you know, you fired. But that's the craftiness of Esau. Esau is gonna, oh man, Esau is gonna be disguised. He gonna throw that camouflage on himself and blend in with everybody, you know, just like you have all, what is it called, like Russian troops already here, you know, blending in with the civilians, you know. So as soon as they get that green light, they off and shit. They off and shit.
Yeah, cause shit, what they doing? They disguising themselves. They watching you. They watching everything that you do, what time you do it, everything. They basically got a schedule set upon you. So whenever that time do come for them to do that, they know exactly where you gonna be, and it's gonna be that easy for them to do it.
Yep. And that's another quick point. That's why you have, the persecution of the men of the Lord. You know. And these are the camps that's not really bringing out the wholeheartedly 100% truth. They gonna be persecuted also. You know, no matter how you try to say, oh well, we don't have the same doctrines or this. Guess what? You still identifying yourself as a Hebrew Israelite, and we know that what before this kingdom fall, they gonna try to depopulate and kill the masses of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Why? Because the devil know they have a short time. You know, and like the scripture in Isaiah, it says what? The enemy is going to come in like a flood.
Yeah.
When you least expect it, when you least expect it, that wave just going to come at you 100%, you know, out of nowhere.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 1.
Because what? We're just still going into the point of watching, you know? You have to watch and quit putting off from day to day to turn to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as we get closer and closer to that finish line.
All right, it says, cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days.
So when you turn into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the whole duty of man, you grab me you know, hey, the whole duty of man is what? Do the you got it?
Yeah. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
And what did Yahweh Hashem Yahushua command us to do, along with keeping the laws that we can keep to the best of our fulfillment while we're in this captivity? Is what? Go out on the highways ahead. No, that's the whole duty of man. All right, feed the flock if you love Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, not put off from day to day. So what the scripture said, cast thy bread upon the water. What is the bread? Is that truth? You know, it's just truth. You can't cast the bread of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua if you're not going out and doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know? Go ahead out.
Verse 14.
No, back in 11.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, it says, cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 and also to 8.
Give a portion to 7. 7 is what? Completion. You know, and 8 is even that extra. You know, give it that extra portion. Because, well, hey, scripture tell you, once we go off from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we're supposed to basically cleave to Him 10 times more. You know, 10 times more. So what? You cast that bread up on the waters, and what? Let the flock eat. You know, to 7 and to 8. You know. Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Some of them, we know it's some already know, but to eat, you know? So we just got to do what His commandments
It says, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth.
So thou knowest not what evil shall be on the earth tomorrow. You know, so don't put off from day to day. You know? You don't know what tomorrow could bring forth. Stop thinking you have so much time, you know? Stop thinking you have so much time and saying, well, you know, I'm going to just chill. There's no time for chilling, you know? Man, the elect is trying to get the hell up out of here, you know? We know that the Lord, we know our great King Yahushua, He ready to come back, you know, but what? No man know it, the day, the hour, or the season.
And if I can add, like you were saying, like the day-to-day people, like we know there's a scripture in Romans, I think it's like 14, it say one man esteemeth one day above another. Nah, I was
Hey, but yeah, Hey, one man's, like a brother just brought out, hey, one man's scheme is more than the next brother another day. You know? So you might have a good day, you know what I'm saying? You might have a bad day. That's an equal balance. You all right? But what the point is, you're not just gonna be around every day, just, you know what I'm saying, not doing no type of work. You know? The Lord looking upon it. And to say, well, we're seeking salvation, you're not gonna be granted salvation by not putting in the work. That shows what? The lack of faith.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 43. You had that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
You got it.
It says, now I got another precept, so you can.
God, that's the spirit, bro. Spirit.
This is Luke 12:43. Blessed is that servant, his Lord will he come and shall find so doing. Alright, so when the Lord come back, you feel me? You gotta be found worthy. You know, you gotta have them put some work in. You know, you don't want him to come back and then you've been a slothful man. You know?
So doing. So even when y'all shot get, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta be doing. You still gotta work. Be shit on the watch. And listening to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Letting the spirit God taking heed. You know? Look at Moses. Look at Moses. When the Lord came so far, Moses was found what? He ended up being rebellious in the end. You know? After doing all that work. That's gonna be the mentality of Jake. Jake is actually gonna think they're gonna get to that point and be like, shit, I know I'm good. You know? I know I'm good, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Nah. You gotta worry, hey, until we get out this motherfucker.
Because you're not going to know until that final second.
Hey, until you walk in the kingdom, because we still gotta go through the wilderness. You know?
That's why the scripture say, work out your salvation.
That's right. Fear and trembling. You're supposed to fear every minute. You know? Every minute of it. But also what? Keep that trust in Yahweh Shai. You gotta believe, you gotta stay humble, but also believe that Yahweh Shai dealing with you. You know? That's a part of the mission that you need to stay abiding in this truth. You know? Because as soon as you have those thoughts and saying, damn, the Lord ain't dealing with me, you start going out of your wits. You know? Next thing you know, you done fell out, or you ain't been putting up no videos for a week, now it's a month past. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting proof, you getting kicked out, you know? And once you get kicked out, you're not around brothers no more, so that's like, it's gonna be hard, you know? It's gonna be real hard, you know?
It's St. John, chapter 21. I'm going to start at verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. So Yahushua basically emphasized it 3 times to basically put up in his mind that what? If you say you love me, feed my sheep. And that's the whole part of this video. All right, well, we have to be found until Yahushua comes back working. We have to be found feeding the sheep. All right? That's why the scripture in Matthew tells us to what? To be on the highways and hedges and bid as many as we shall find. All right? To the marriage. Because, we don't know who's of the elect, but we have to push out this truth and give warning to everybody, because the scriptures say that everybody is going to hear this, no matter what. And we're not going to do that if we're not doing the work. The people are not going to know what's about to come unless the prophets are prophesying and telling them what's about to come.
Right. That's made manifest that what? The men of the Lord are here. You know? Why would we need the men of the Lord out? I mean, so like it made manifest that we're about to receive a kingdom. You know? That's the whole duty of the prophets, to come out and speak lamentation, mourning, and woe, and destruction of this place. You know?
Yeah.
These things that we're doing, it must be done. You know? It must be done. This is not no, well, I don't like this job, I'm going to get a new job. No, you've been assigned a permanent job. You know? But don't get it misconstrued, you know? And you take advantage or so like you take it for granted, you know. You take this truth for granted, we all can easily be replaced, you know. And that's what you call working out your salvation with fear and trembling, you know.
I'm trying to find something. Best off the point what you just said, how we can easily be replaced.
Jake think it's a game, you know. Jake actually think it's a game.
I think it was in like in the book of Acts. Like it basically said like after that ministry was done, the Lord had basically took the spirit from someone. I forgot who it was.
It's Acts the 13th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You know exactly what you're talking about.
It is. But that's just basically backing up the point with what you said. Like you can easily be replaced. And the Lord deals with He has vessels.
I got you. Got it. This is Acts the 13th chapter, verse. I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger." All right. It says, "And Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen, which had been brought up with Heron the tetrarch, and Saul, and they ministered to the Lord and fasted. And the Holy Spirit said, Separate me, Barnabas and Saul, for the work whereunto I have called them. And when they had fasted and prayed and laid their hands on them, they sent them away. So they, being sent forth by the Holy Spirit, departed unto Seleucia. From thence they were sailed to Cyprus." You know, so the Spirit had basically said, "Well, separate me from them." Their work is, man, the work that's loud, and the work that Yahweh Shai had in store for them, had in store for them was finished. You know, they fulfilled all that they had to do at that time.
It was at the end of chapter 12, Acts chapter 12, verse 25. I'm gonna start 24. "But the word of Yahweh Shai grew and multiplied." So shit, what they was out there preaching and doing what they had to do, and everybody knew about it.
Really?
And it says, "And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem when they had fulfilled their ministry, and took with them John, whose surname was Mark." So it said, well, they fulfilled their ministry. That's what they were supposed to do. That's what they had to do.
Yeah.
All right? And let's just get to the point that what? Shit, you do, like the Lord deals with vessels. All right? He could probably bring the Edomites to basically bring this truth out to you, and you won't ever hear from that Edomite again. That Edomite can just drop dead the next day.
Yeah.
After you hear that, you're going to show them, but that the Lord basically can use you, and that could be it. So it's easy for you to be replaced to bring this truth. All right, it's easy.
You see that you have testimonies, because what the scriptures say, in the last days, the Lord gonna basically have His Spirit on all flesh. You know, not breaking down the scriptures or nothing, but the Lord will put visions on certain type of people, and even testimonies. You know, you have certain type of Edomites coming up and saying, "Hey, you Negroes, Latinos, and Hispanics or natives, y'all are the true chosen people of the Most High." You know, that's the Lord putting them that spirit on them. You know what I'm saying? To wake up some of the elect.
Exactly.
And then that's gonna lead. And you look in the recommended videos in the bottom. After watching the video, you might see a GMS video. You know what I'm saying? Brother from DTA. You know, see all those videos with edification. Now guess what? You find some brothers that's in your city, you know, and you go learn under them brothers. Next thing you know, you bringing it up. You know, you coming back to your heritage. That's all the works of Yahweh Shai, and through it all, the Lord gonna get the glory. You know.
This is Luke 3:8. It say, "Bring forth therefore fruits worthy of repentance."
Fruits worthy of repentance. You gotta actually know, hey, bring forth fruits that's gonna remain and say, you know what, hey, because with a fruit that repent, he gonna turn away from that bullshit. You don't want to bring a fruit that's struggling and that's gonna stay doing the same shit over and over and over. You know, he's not gonna be found blameless, without spot, and ultimately worthy in the eyes of Yahweh Shai.
It say, "And begin not to say within yourselves, We have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you, that the Most High is able of these stones to raise up the children of Abraham." So basically, you're not needed. You know, He's just said right there, hey, I can have the rocks prophesy. You know? So don't ever get it misconstrued that you're needed. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's why we say what the hopeful elect.
Hopefully.
That's right. No one ultimately knows who's of the elect. All right. That's why every time you hear us start off the video, we say, or we talk about ourselves, we say, Lord's will, I'm part of that number. That's why no one knows. It could be the least person that you expect. That's why Apostle Paul said that that the Lord basically chose him least of all the saints.
Yeah.
Because shit, what? You got it.
That's fear and trembling. That's what you call fear and trembling. He called himself the least. You know, like, man, hey, I'm the least worthy enough to not stand to be doing this. You know, that's fear. And that's also staying humble. You know. He was once on the other side. He was once on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Going against the other men. You know?
This Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. Right. And the whole part of this is that, what was the whole topic of this video? With basically seeking out the times and pushing his word. So we know that Apostle Paul, he was everywhere. He was pushing his word. And he said that what my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. He's not worried about himself. He's talking about the elect. All right, he's worried about the elect being saved because he knew that what? Shit, been up in his truth and been on the ministry that he was on, that what he got stoned. He damn near got put to death. And that was part of his ministry. So what? He knew that what? That shit, although he probably wouldn't have been able to receive the salvation like in the time that he wanted to, but what? Is that his brethren was going to be saved. And that's what we're supposed to be doing.
So much more even now.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why he was like,
push out the word no matter what, so that what the elect can be sealed and that they can be saved.
Because they knew they would. It was laid up for us. Well, them, it's actually them in their next life. You know, because all those men they here again today. You know.
That just back in what you just said. That's why he was like, this is 1 Corinthians 1:4. He said, I thank my power always on your behalf.
Your behalf.
For the grace of the Most High, which is given you by Yahushua Mashiach.
And who is he speaking to? Us. We've laid our hand on these scriptures, to the plow. You know? That's who it's speaking to. All those men